Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a proper form push-up and a proper form pull-up. We're going to go ahead and start with how to do a push-up. Now, before starting, you should know what muscle groups a push-up works. The primary muscles being your chest and your secondary muscles being the triceps and your arms. Now, when starting, you want to think about hand placement. There's a lot of different variations that you can do, whether it's close grip or wide grip, but for me personally, I like to keep my hands just outside shoulder width. When starting at the top, you want to keep a nice straight back. You don't want it too arched or too humped over. You also want to keep your back in line with your legs, as well as keeping your feet together. You also want to keep your arms directly underneath your shoulders, pretty much perpendicular to the ground. Finally, you want to keep your shoulder blades pinched together, and when you go down, you want to keep this form perfect. When going down, you want to keep your elbows tucked in to your body, and you want to stop 1 to 2 inches away from the ground. You don't want your chest to hit the ground, and you also don't want to be too high above the ground. Going up, you want to keep nice form. You want to contract your chest muscles all the way up, and then just repeat. You worked when doing a pull-up are your lats, which are going to be your primary muscles, and your secondary muscles are going to be your biceps. Now, just like the push-up, you want to think about hand placement. Again, there's a lot of different variations that you can do, but you can also see that my hands are facing away from me. This is called a pronated grip, and if they're facing towards me, there'd be a supinated grip. A chin-up is used when you do a supinated grip, and a pull-up you do with a pronated grip. Now, when you first start at the bottom of the movement, you want to make sure your legs are nice and straight, and you want to keep your back slightly arched. You don't want to use your legs to use momentum to get over the bar. It doesn't really matter if your feet are tucked up behind you. You just want to make sure your legs don't move at all. Going up, you want to think about your elbows coming into your body. This will allow for the best contraction of your lats, and try and get your chin above the bar. At the top, pinch your shoulder blades together and contract your lats. Going down, nice steady movement. Going up, nice steady movement. So that's how you do a proper form push-up and a proper form pull-up.